Beauty is supposed to be in the eye of the beholder, but today's A-listers only ever seem to look scarily perfect. So are they relying on some secret technique which guarantees gorgeousness all the time? It turns out the answer is probably yes. And here on London's Harley Street, we're going to meet someone who's worked out exactly what it is.
Hey, and maybe the doctor could have a look at you while we're here. I'm just saying.
So, Dr. De Silva, what is facial mapping? How would you describe it in layman's terms?
Philosophers have debated over what the definition of beauty is for centuries, and all of us know what a beautiful face is when we look at it, but how do you actually measure that?
So this is the science of beauty.
Yes, in a way, we're taking something that's very subjective, which is beauty, and we're trying to objectively measure that so we can actually look at that as a number.
Dr. De Silva has developed a technique based on an ancient mathematical concept called the golden ratio, derived from proportions which occur again and again in beautiful natural objects. He claims that some of the world's most beautiful faces also have proportions which are equal to the golden ratio.
So, Kim Kardashian.
She's gorgeous.
We start looking at, say, her eyebrows and look at where the arch point is relative to the width of her eyebrow. How similar is that ratio to the golden ratio? And then we can use that same principle for the other characteristics of the human face. So looking at her nose, well, we can look at the height of the nose, we can look at the width of the nose, we can look at the position of the tip of the nose in relation to those other variables. And we can quantify that with the golden ratio, and that will give us a number.
Okay, so you've analysed all of Kim Kardashian, you put those scores together, and her overall score is?
Her overall score is 91.3.
There's been no end of speculation as to whether Kim's beauty is the work of nature or the work of the surgeon's knife. But with celebrities leading the way to the operating table, it's no surprise that the nip-tuck business is worth over $20 billion a year.
So, what about it, Ruthie? I mean, you're a sort of celebrity. Do you think you should be leading the way a bit?
Well, as it happens, darling, I sent a picture of you to Dr. De Silva.
You did what?
Ah, there you are. He's got a very long forehead.
Well, doctor, how do I shape up?
Looking at the characteristics of your face, Eamonn, there's some things that scored particularly highly. So certainly the shape of your eyebrows is relatively close to the phi ratio and is regarded as like an attractive quality in your face.
Nice eyebrows.
And then there are other characteristics that could perhaps be shaped a little bit more and improved a little further. When we look at your eyelids, well, we can actually barely see your eyelid. If we look on the right side,
a lot of droop going on there.
A little bit of droop. And certainly that is something that could be improved and would freshen up your appearance.
Are you tempted?
Well, actually, I am, but then I realised there's more effort needed down below. Well, not down below, I mean there.
That's a whole other story.
I mean there.
So the other thing that the computer mapping showed was really the lower third of your face and where your jawline has been softened.
What jawline? Where is the jawline?
So what about his overall score then? How's he done?
So, Eamonn, like your overall score when we averaged each of these variables came to 80, which is very respectable.
That's good.
Tell you what, there's no wrinkles on a balloon. I'm telling you, I'm keeping this face.
You and Kim.
Easy. Beat that.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Eamonn, but did you know George Clooney's score is 91?
Indeed. Well, let's see what Dr. De Silva has to say about the picture I sent him of you.
God, I look so miserable.
In this photo, your eyes scored really quite highly. Other parts of your face that scored well, your nose is relatively narrow and naturally refined.
I think you have a lovely nose, I do.
Thank you. I'm just nervous, I'm waiting for the butt. I think I'm coming down to that chin and neck, and I'm waiting for the big butts.
Big butt? You have a big butt, but it's only doing your face, remember.
Anyway, thank you. So nose is all right.
The areas that could perhaps be improved, there's definitely a little bit of softening of your jawline, and there's a little bit of jowls that just changes that. Naturally, as we age, some people are prone to losing a little bit of fat in this area, and it's called the tear trough. And so putting a little bit of volume back into the area
so here,
would
under my
soften
eyes.
that depression, and it would freshen up your
And what do you put in there?
Fat transfer from, say, her bottom.
So fat transfer, usually you don't take the fat from the bottom, Eamonn. Usually you take it from around the tummy.
Oh, that's fine.
You can lend me some.
There's plenty of that.
If I said to you now, yes, do what you like that you think would improve my
Too much,
face,
darling,
how
too
much would I
much.
be thinking of spending?
Face and neck lift surgery done in a way that hides the scars around the contours of your ears. That surgery would take 6 to 7 hours and would cost 20 to 30,000 pounds.
This bit all done like that.
20 to 30,000 pounds just to tighten her throat.
Don't you say you could do that.
No, but that's a lot.
Okay, so his score was what?
80.
Eamonn's score was 80.
80, that's high.
That is.
Please tell me I've beaten him.
Ruth, your score was 88.
Yes!
So hang on a minute, doctor. You're telling me my wife is 88 and the amazing world superstar beauty Kim Kardashian is only 3 points ahead of her, 91?
91.3.
That's incredible.
And mine's all natural.
Darling, I'm going to see you in a whole new light.
Yeah.
Keeping up with the Kardashians, and you're doing it.
I know.